Hello everyone, in this tutorial I'm gonna give a breakdown of this particular scene from Ali's video. I'm pretty sure you know him, he's like really good when it comes to these kind of scenes like 3D stuff. So in this video I'm gonna like actually give a breakdown of the scene which I've already created. Okay, so I'm just gonna go down from like I'm just gonna go through all the layers one by one and explain the stuff, all the effects, all the animations and all the reasoning why I'm doing this. Okay, for any situation you might face, like how I came up with this. Okay, because like if I try to create this all from the scratch, it's gonna take a lot of time and video will be really long. So first of all, whenever I'm looking at it on a scene or effects, you just have to break it down in simple steps and then just do those steps one by one. It's really easy. Okay, so the first thing which we have to do in the scene is get the background right, the center. The text is easy, so we just have to get the logo correct and the background is also kind of easy because it's not the main focus, so we don't have to spend more time on this. The main focus is like this. Okay, so let's get started. I've actually created the whole sequence. I will let you know how everything goes. So whenever you're creating these kind of scenes, background can be sometimes black, sometimes image you got. For this scene, Ali got a background of like the chats of the Discord. If you can look clearly, okay, these are the chats. And for this, I also took the same approach. So let's create the background like this. Let me show you how I created the background. First of all, I got a 3D scene. So first thing which you have to keep in mind, if the logo, like the scene is 3D, background should be like the background elements should be 3D. Okay, if they're in 2D, it doesn't match the environment. Okay, so to see what I did, it's easy. Just got the code. These are some expression which I got on ChatGPT. Just copy pasted all of them again. Just create a wall in 3D. Okay, this is the first one. Then for the second one, I just did nothing. It's a code again, just in a different shape. And for placing these kind of codes, it's really easy. You can go to left, right, left, right, left. And the reason why I started with left, not right, is because uh, like whenever humans are reading, they go from left to right. That's really like easy. So left, right, left, we go down and one should come here. So 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, the background should be just like filled with some related pictures. It's not gonna be our main focus, so don't worry about it. Okay, it will look really nice when applied all the effects and all those. So the background is kind of good, but still you see it doesn't match what we are going for. And one more thing I want to tell, like I'm not gonna copy this whole thing. I'm just taking this as a reference, okay, for my own scene, because I got to change a lot of things because I don't like the color background. I'm gonna change it. Okay, so I will show you how I change the stuff and what's my reasoning behind it. So we got this, looks pretty cool. After this, I really wanna nail down the focus to the center. So we are gonna apply a vignette, but it's a manual one. Okay, so there is a adjustment layer, then you apply the vignette, which is the like form away, but I use like a solid masked and use a feather 150. Reason behind I'm using this manual is because I wanted to control where the black part is. You see, like I can just control it. So it's really easy for me that way. After this, I applied a CC vignette with adjustment layer. Okay, it's an adjustment layer. I created this. So the reason behind this is soft, like it creates a soft kind of depth. Okay, just look at it. This one seems a bit more rough. This one just makes it soft. Okay, then I got a black on top of everything, a solid, pure solid. Opacity is 85. That's it. Okay. So the background is just there. It doesn't add a lot of to the picture, but it's just there to fill the gaps. And the next thing, you see, you got the background. For background, you can do a lot of things. Okay, I think I will just show you one of them. Okay, so you can go to Pinterest and search for background. Simple. not even have to complicate a lot of stuff. You might come across some really good ones. Okay, let me show you. Okay, just look at this. This one looks really nice. If I'm actually going for a scene, this one looks really nice. Okay, these all are really nice. Okay, I actually have one which I just downloaded today from Pinterest, so that actually looks really nice if I try to edit. I haven't tried it, but let's see this one. Let's add it. That's it. Plain picture also works. You don't have to overcomplicate stuff each and every time. Okay, and you can apply this. Maybe change the screen. Let's just apply this as a text brush. That also works. Like a lot of variations you can go through. Like this. Really like the minimum. Let's go for 10. I really don't wanna just showing you example. Okay, it's not necessary to add. After this come the Discord. So here we go. It's actually animated. So let me just. I will show you the animations also. First of all, like this is one more extra thing which I would like to add is whenever you're going. Let me hit this. Whenever you're creating a scene, go through step-by-step process which helps a lot. First, ideation. Okay, ideation is really like just nail it down. Don't focus a lot on this. Like it's like you're spending a lot of time in ideation, then you never read the second part. Just get some things down. Ideation, then in the software itself, just get the design first from the scratch. Just get a layout, not something cool, just a simple layout. Then go over animations and all that and refine it. After they just apply the effects like the spices, I guess, and it helps a lot if you're using a low-end PC or your specs are not like really high-end. So what you can do, design and animation, because if you apply the effects first, like design, effects, then animate, this is gonna be like really hard. I know, because it's gonna lag a lot. Your preview will be really laggy. So this is the first thing. So we are gonna design, animate, and I will show you what are the effects which I used. So for this logo, really easy. Okay, well, let me just go there. I will show you all the things which I did in this. Okay, first is this purple gradient. Okay, apply a gradient, white and purple, white, purple. Okay, and after this I got this image from flat icon. So this is a Discord logo in the black ciliate. Okay, black color. I actually used a fill and made it a bit purple. Like it's not pure black, not even purple, it's just a middle thing. Then you see the white part is actually transparent, so I can apply this like this. After this I applied a matte. Okay, like just name this matte, because I really wanted to like control the corners, like how round they should be and all that. So just control that, applied this, connect this to this. It's like a track matte. Okay, and I'm not gonna explain what a track matte is. So if you don't know what a track matte is, just Google it or watch a tutorial. So we get this, and after getting this, there is one more thing like this white line. I will explain it in the animation part. So we got the logo. Logo is good. Then I got my text. Text is also in 3D space, so just nail it down. I will show you what are the effects which I applied, but for now, just go through the design. I got the text. After the text, I will show you. You see, in his video, there is like a line going here. I actually don't wanna add the line and all that stuff, so I just took some inspiration from. I don't know. I just remembered this. I wanted to do this, so I added some lighting. Looks really cool. Okay, just look at this. Looks really cool, so I added lightning. I don't know. Sometimes, like for the scene, lightning doesn't. It isn't related to the Discord logo, but still it is here. The reason is it looks cool. So if it looks cool, it's great, and it kind of like is related to the main theme or the scene you are going for, it works. Okay. Then this is the controller just to control all this, like all this stuff. I will show you why I'm using the controller later on. And for the design, let me explain a few things. Okay. The first thing is why I did the text here. I already told you people read from left to right. First reason is that, and the second is balance. Okay, so if I try to add this text here, the balance will be off. And the reason is because the logo is more lean towards the left, and if I add this to the right, it doesn't look good. Okay, that's the whole reasoning behind this. Nothing crazy. And the second reason is I'm just copying this layout. So, okay, just explaining you why people should do it. Then we got some this. This is my own stuff. I added D, C, S, I, just few letters of the Discord in the corner just to fill the gaps. And the reason behind those size and all that is because big, big, small, small, easy. Because you see, it creates a kind of a balance. Like left, left is big, right is big again. So it just balance it out. And the reason why I use it, it's like I got this inspiration from this. Wait, let me show you. Okay, so I'm pretty sure you heard about this game. So I saw a video on particles for this game. You see the fire. So these particles are not really like actual particles. These particles are like letters. These letters in this color. So I thought let's just do something similar. So that's where I got inspired from. And we got something like this. Okay. And that's pretty much it for the design. Okay. I might be going a bit fast, but I think it should be good because I'm gonna provide the project file. So if there is anything which I'm missing out, you can go over it, okay, or maybe text me on Insta so I can sort it out. But probably that's it for the design. Background is easy. I explained the logo. I will show you how I did it in 3D, but for now the design is nailed right. Okay, so we got the design part actually correct. So let's go. Design is good. Now I will explain one by one the animation. Okay, so it doesn't have a lot of animation to do, just the logo animation, text animation, and lighting. So let's go. So okay, so whenever I'm doing animation, this is one extra tip which you can apply. So whenever you try to animate something, click on this white dot. So everything in the layer is hidden. So now you can just see this logo. It will just make your preview a bit smoother. So for this, easy. I think animation is copied from the original stuff. So let me show you. So if you look at this, so you see this text rotates. It comes from left to right. So easy, just rotate this like this, make it a bit straight, and that's it. Nothing crazy. Let me just copy this again, paste it again. Okay, so that's it. And for the graph, it is kind of easy like this. And the reason why I'm doing this is, let me just explain you why I did this for the graph. So see, for the text, just let me show you. So you see text slowly goes to the rotation, then rotates, and then this rotates and slow down. It's like this. These are two different layers. Okay, the graphs are like this. So the point where the cut is happening, this peak is matching. Okay, so I haven't created the first scene of the text, so it's kind of hard, but I've created this scene, so I have to copy this like this. Okay, and if I've created the text, then it should go like this, because it starts slow, hit the peak like the match cut, and just swipes. I think might be pretty complex, but it's really easy. So let's go like this. And then in the logo itself, we have to animate this white line. So if you look at this, he also animated this. If you see like this, you haven't noticed, just look at this. So it's easy. Use a pen tool, trace everything out, takes time, but no shortcut. I was not able to find it, to be honest. So easy. Animation is really just click F9. Okay, nothing crazy. For this one also, just goes comes really slowly fast. Is the peak like slowly, then goes slowly out. So easy. That that's the animation for this. Then we start animating the text which we got here. Text really easy. Gaussian blur and opacity, nothing crazy. And let me show you the keyframe also. Keyframe reasoning is really easy, just some thoughts behind it. So the reason keyframe goes like this is only because mostly the curve which I use is like this. That's it. But for this one, I really want to boost it at the start, and it's because it should come really fast and slow down. It should blend in. So the main focus, like the animation, is going on the logo, and people's focus will kind of not will be there. So when the text appears, it comes like fast. It's not like popping, but still it's like this really fast. So it gets blended in animation with this, so people can't wanna notice like there is a Gaussian blur and opacity stuff. Just I think so. It looks cool. Okay, and after this, just animate the lightning. Lightning is easy, nothing crazy. Just applied the trim parts and did this curve. I told you like this is my basic curve which I use in each and every animation. That's it. I don't know a lot about curves myself, so that's it. And after this, the animation which we got is of the controller. The reason why I use the controller is because you see, just go to the right, we have a top notch edits. So it's easy, like you gotta build up from there. Like you build there, then you go from, sometimes you don't make the transition, you just switch in the screen itself. You go from like left to right, okay, just come down, seamless connection, then there is a match cut. Just look at this. Match cut, match cut, then again it's a match cut, then again it's a like in screen. So it's not a match cut or any transition, it's just like just swiping things. It's a match cut and it's inks. Okay, that's it, nothing crazy. If I can show you in the start also, it's a match cut probably. Okay, it's a match cut. Like the match cut when applied with a shake and zoom in, it seems really good. I will show you how to do zoom in and all. For this one, you see, it's not a match cut. It's everything in the screen blending it, going up. Now this is a match cut. Now for this one, you see, up and down, just moving in the screen itself. So really easy. I'm just going a lot like stuff which isn't necessary, but it's something which you can learn. Okay, these are some kind of transition which you can learn, like match cuts and all that. And for animation, that's it, nothing crazy. And after this, it just adds a bit of movement. And remember one thing, whenever you're doing this kind of stuff, never let the animation die, the movement in the die. So you see what happens, it comes, you see there is a shake. I will explain this when it comes to the effect and all that, but it rotates and it goes like this. So the animation is never gonna die. So there's no like animation pause. Remember this whenever you're doing these kind of scenes, the animation should not die. And after this comes the shake, zoom in at. So I will show you how to do the shake. Okay, it's really easy, no plugin, it's all like free of cost. So just look at this. Okay, so you see, zooms in, shake, and this black. Okay, so look at this. Wait, let me just hide all of the other stuff. Shake, it's really easy. Go to the point where you want to apply the shake. Okay, first of all, it's an adjustment layer. Add a transform effect. In the transform, click on the position, Alt plus P. Okay, Alt plus position. Okay, so you will get this. And after getting this, really easy. Okay, I will just show you how to create this shape. Not any code you have to write, just write wiggle bracket 6 comma dash and just immediately link this, and this should come like this. Done. Now go to the place where you need the shape. Just apply the slider also before. After applying the transform slider, then go to the keyframe where you want the shake keyframe. Make it 20, 30, 55. At 55 everything is good. Just according to you. Go 4 frame back, like 4 frames back. Make it 0. And come 9 frames ahead. Make it 0. Easy. For the graph, it's again that hit. Okay, easy. Now the shake is done. Zoom in. For the zoom in, it's really easy, like the starting of this keyframe, and just stretch it out a little bit so looks good. Okay, I tried it around here also, but it was looking really smooth. So with this basic keyframe, just zoom in like 100 to 105, like 115. That's it. After this, we got a color. Keyframes for the colors are same as zoom. Okay, there are tint and levels. In the starting at 0, 0, 0, and in the ahead, like it's a histogram, I have keyframed it. It's again 100, and the histogram levels are like you see 25 input value. It comes like this. Again 0, 0, and the keyframe curves are same as the other ones. That's pretty much it. I actually want to make this tutorial under 30 minutes. Let's see how long it goes. Actually, for this tutorial, like a funny incident happened. I recorded the whole tutorial. That was around 40 minutes, and after recording the tutorial, I checked it and I forgot to turn on my mic, so there was no audio. 40 minutes wasted. But yeah, after that, I really got the flow of speaking, so this one is gonna be a bit more clear than the previous one. And after this, let's go to the effects. That's it. Your design is done, your animation is done. The only thing which is left is effects. So we will go from down to up. Everything for the background, these all 5 have Gaussian blur, because I told you, like, we don't need a lot of attraction for the background, so Gaussian blur, which helps to blend things. Like whenever you wanna uh, shift your viewers focus, or maybe you want the viewers uh, like attention to be focused on a particular place, you can use multiple things, maybe animation, maybe contrast, using like blur. Okay, those kind of thing works. Vignette. So for this, I'm using vignette and Gaussian blur. The settings are 5. Don't overdo it. For Discord, let's go. This is the main part where I will show you how I built this in 3D. I use the shutter. I'm not pretty sure how many people are familiar with using shutter for 3D stuff, but it's really easy. Apply the shutter, select render, select the shape to custom, and this to Discord. Okay, and this to source. Okay, for the extrusion depth, we will come back to this later. With this gradient, again select the Discord. Then we go to the texture. Main thing, select the darker color of the purple. Maybe if you are using green, because the sides are gonna be dark. And then go to the side mode, select the color, side layer, Discord. Easy. If you want to change the color for the back mode also, you can do it. Like we go in the start, you see the back is none. You can select it to color. Easy. Just do this. And after this, these are the 3D controls. Okay. And one more thing which you have to do in the lightning, and that first com light, make the ambient light to 1. Then we will go to the shape 1 and change the extrusion depth according to you. Okay, that's fall on you. I just put it 1.8. It looks good. And just animate it. Seem easy. Nothing crazy. I apply the deep glow, but it looks a lot. It doesn't look good to me. We will see what we can do in the this. Like this is the all the effect sequence which I use for this effect chain, you can say. And then just animate the Discord. That's it. For this, like the text, nothing crazy, just Gaussian blur, so nothing crazy in this. For Discord, I use a CC light sweep. You see this white, let me just disable. Now you can see the difference. And on top of it, there is a bevel and ambience. For the bevel and ambience, just make it 69. Wait, make it 70. That's not of the things. Looks good. And I think that's probably it. Then comes nothing crazy. For this, like these icons, I did not a lot of things. Gaussian blur just because we don't want the viewers focus on this. Gaussian blur, wiggle position, make it to 20, turbulent display 20 and 5 for all of them. Anyway, the turbulent display you can use the expression or maybe evolution. Okay, shake is there, color is there, things got. Then we apply the deep glow. Just look at this. Looks really nice, but okay. For the deep glow, there is one thing which always keep in mind: never overdo it. Maybe like if you put it to 0.5. Wait, okay, it might crash. I have to change it to quarter. I think. Okay, it looks nice. Sometimes that's the mistake which I see beginners make. They overdo a lot of stuff. Deep glow should be here. Make it just blended with the background. Nothing crazy, okay? Don't overdo this like going 1 or maybe 0.5. Make the radius to 1990. For this setting, I just copied it from Ali's one video. Go to this option, enable this 0.4. That's it. Good to go. Then I applied a blur again. It's a Gaussian blur 20. Applied a mask, invert it so the Gaussian blur is only at the edges. Again, just to put the focus in the center. Radial blur, it's a new effect which I just discovered. It just adds the Gaussian blur in like this rotation. You can do a lot, maybe zoom. You can do this and zoom in. You can do, wait, I can actually use this with this shake, zoom in and color. When I'm zooming in, I can increase this. And I think if you notice, Ali also kind of used something like this. We can do a lot, but for this one, just let it be. Make it to 1. Looks nice. Then grain. Grain just adds up. Looks good. Okay. I think if your specs are really low, don't apply grain. The render will take a lot of time. You can get a pretty cheap alternative by using a picture overlay. Okay. Something like this. I should show you example rather than talking. You might not understand. Okay. Yeah. Just get something like this. Apply it and change the blending mode to what we say screen. And background I was talking about, just look at these backgrounds. How good these looks. You can use them in your videos. Personally, I like this one. Looks really good. Really nice for the background. You don't even have to spend some time on doing backgrounds. Easy. So add grain. For this one, I just did codec vision 202. I actually don't know what these all do, but I'm just copying the Maple's like the preset which Maple uses, so that's it. Keep the intensity to 0.5. Just add a curve, like the levels, just to make sure everything looks a bit nice. Just a bit darker, like if there is anything extra, just levels out. And after this, it just all flares. Okay, this is a paid plugin. You can get this for free on. You can get everything free online if you actually try. But I actually suggest just buy it. Okay, like if it helps you in your work, just pay for it. Don't be cheap. Okay. So let's see this one. This is a flare like this. Looks really nice. Just makes the whole scene bright. Okay, for this one, I just applied a tint of the purple color, deep blue, and the optical flare something looks like this. Wait, let me show you. A streak, glow, streak, streak, glow, streak. Okay, place it here. Actually, I remember one thing. We have to animate this flare also. I actually did. Oh, I animated this one when I was recording the first one. Okay, so animation is really easy. It is at the top. Go ahead and just drag it to the down. So in the whole animation, it's coming like down, like this. Okay, this is the same thing which Ali did. Okay, let me show you. Okay, it's coming down. You can add a flicker the way Ali did. It's really easy. Flicker, just go to the opacity and it's really easy. But I don't wanna. Wait, let's just apply the flicker. I will show you the expression and all that, but let's just go over all the flickers. Again, easy. I just copied it and pasted it here. And for this flicker, it's really easy. It's just a streak. Nothing else. Streak. Just feels like a scratches on the screen. Okay, all these are like scratches. That's it. Then comes the vintage overlay, one of my favorites. This white borders looks really nice, but you see, at this moment it looks a lot. If you are a beginner, I'm pretty sure it might look cool to you, but it's a lot. I hate it when it's like this. So apply a vignette in the whole stuff, and it looks nice. Not overdo, just like small particles. That's it. And if you look at Ali's video, it's flickering, a constant flicker. So we will get a solid, and for the solid, just go to the opacity, get this expression. I don't know what this whole thing I can't explain because I got this from ChatGPT. So you can just type the command, get this from get this from ChatGPT, and you're good to go. I think just minimum opacity 0, maximum opacity 5. And let me just copy this because we are gonna apply this in the flare. And let's apply this. It's good, but you see, we have to change the max, maximum opacity. Okay, let me just. I think it should be 100. It should be 50. Maybe 75. This is my final stuff. And after all this, I'm pretty sure that's what you should get. Let me just play it. Even though it's in like quarter, it's gonna lag. Like After Effects preview is always lag. It doesn't matter how heavy your machine is. So that's what you get. Pretty easy, nothing complex. I'm pretty sure like maybe the tutorial was fast. You can go to the project file which is in the description and check if there is anything which you have doubts with. Ask me on my Insta. I'm almost available and looks really nice. Maybe the animation looks fast to you because it's not with like a whole video, because you see for Ali video it like goes there and then text comes up. It's like a continuous movement, but for me it's just a whole one single sequence, so it's gonna look like this. And that's pretty much it. I think we covered the whole tutorial in 35 minutes. I actually don't have to cut it because it was pretty smooth considering this is my second time, and I think I have recorded the audio this time. Okay, and this is pretty much it. So Pinterest works like a charm when it comes to texture and background. I really love Pinterest. Like, you can find almost anything here. Mostly my inspirations are from there. Okay, so we got it. Like, we got the background, we got this, everything is there. Actually, I haven't created this box. I just don't want it to. You can do it, pretty optional. So just take the reference. Okay, take the reference, try to do it on your own, add your own personal touch and all that. Okay, and just keep practicing. If you are watching this video, just apply this right now. Just open After Effects, create this whole project, okay? Because if you don't, this whole 35 minutes you spend watching this tutorials are wasted. Because if you want to learn After Effects, the best way is to use After Effects. Practice on After Effects. That's the best way to learn it. And that's it for today's video. Get in the description, like you can go in the description for the project file. I will keep creating these kind of tutorials like breaking down scenes or maybe effects. And I hope you like this video. If you have any suggestion for a video, just drop it down in the comments. I would love to create something around that.